Then on top of that, I got the Secret Service calling me 5 times. I don't know goddamn about politics, man.
Nah, I take at least partial responsibility for this one because I did put it out there. Somebody like Aiden Ross becomes a very powerful piece in who he puts his energy behind. So I wonder now, does Kamala Harris try to go and sit on Kai Cenat's room? Kai Cenat is one of the biggest live streamers in the world over multiple platforms. It is a logical thing that if you do want to reach a lot of people, a lot of artists that have been on his platform realize this, Kai Cenat is the place to go. But only if he is interested in politics. But Kai Cenat goes on stream and says that someone from Kamala Harris's team has reached out for him to do an interview with the vice president. After the Aiden Ross Trump thing going so well, you know, them taking over the internet, the youth.
And I'll tell you about TikTok. Trump is going to keep TikTok going, whereas Biden and Harris, they have no idea what it means.
It was only a matter of time, obviously. But apparently, Kamala Harris' team has already clapped back in a way. They're denying any person has reached out to him, but trust and believe, like, Kai is a big enough streamer that he knows the difference between somebody just randomly reaching out and an official Secret Service team reaching out. But anyway, let's see what Kai had to say about it.
Be in a penthouse in New York. Then on top of that, I got the Secret Service calling me 5 times, nigga! I don't know goddamn about politics, my nigga. I don't know nothing. Hey, I'm gonna keep it a stack. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I don't give a okay? Listen, I had a bad bitch that I've been trying to get on for like the last 3 years, the last 2 years that I haven't spoke to in like a year. I haven't spoke to this girl in so goddamn long who gonna have the audacity to text me, "We need you a part of the campaign." At first I was thinking she was talking about like a game, a video game, like a Modern Warfare game, or some shit. Or if not that, a clothing brand.
Nah.
I'm like, what campaign? Shorty gonna say, we're not gonna get into details. Say it right now. If there's some way, somehow, something was to go into where I do the stream of politics, I'm going to be 100% honest. I'm going to sit on my stream and say, why did you guys call me? Like, you know, I don't know. I've never did anything with politics. And these blogs are like trying to say, yo, we gotta do this shit, God. And it's all the top blogs. But I'm like, bro, since when?
Kamala wants to get some of that action right there. The double fist pump dance with Aiden Ross. A classic. That's pure comedy.
What the f*** is Cenat gonna talk about with politics, my nigga? Let's be real. Let's be real. Hey, look. Mark my words. I'm gonna say it right now. If there's some way, somehow, something was to go into where I do the stream of politics, I'm going to be 100% honest. I'm going to sit on my stream and say, why did you guys call me?
So this came out about 23 hours ago. Kamala Harris's team responds to Kai's rant about the Secret Service allegedly calling him. Her team says it is the furthest from the truth. Do we believe that, y'all? Do we believe that? I think they are in that mode right now. According to TMZ, no one from Kamala's campaign team has been in contact with Kai Cenat. So who is contacting him? And why does he feel like the Secret Service is contacting him while he's live streaming out of the back of a U-Haul? Like, I don't think you noticed that. He was supposed to be in the penthouse in the sky with the team, and That's what he's doing right now. So I don't know what happened with that deal. I have to maybe do some investigation further. Oh yeah, while you're here, make sure you follow Faucette Media on X. I'm going to be starting to do more content over there and starting to bring things over to that platform. Please make sure you follow. Not sure who called Kai or the mystery woman was that texted him, but I can assure you that the Secret Service do not schedule podcast appearances. Sounds like an appropriate response to pick your face up off the floor when somebody actually has no interest whatsoever in being part of your campaign. I mean, yeah, exactly. I believe Kai CENAT. What does it benefit him to lie? And who didn't think they were going to try after Cheeto was on Aiden? I guess Cheeto, they're talking about Donald Trump, Orange Man. She lying, he ain't. I believe him. That's why they had Secret Service call Kai so they would be able to deny it later. As a matter of fact, Kamala is in question because, you know, she's good friends with Megan Thee Stallion. And Megan Thee Stallion sat on Gayle King's couch and told us she didn't have a relationship with Tory Lanez. So, go on about your business. Keep going with it. Free Tory. This little done lied to the people. Charlamagne the God had something to say about it.
Kai, hit me and tell me who sent you that text, man. Because whoever on Vice President Kamala Harris' team hit Kai CENAT to do a live stream, they need to be fired. Okay, stop letting social media run her campaign. You saw Trump go on Aiden Ross, and you saw the attention that garnered. You saw the headlines that got. You saw social media start saying the vice president needs to go on Kai CENAT, and you ran to go make that happen. Not even stopping to think, is this organic? Does Kai CENAT even care about politics? You know why?
Does he even know anything about it? Have questions? He might be supportive of Trump. We don't know.
No, he's not supportive of Trump. Cut it out.
You don't know who he's supporting.
Charlamagne.
You know why the Trump Aiden Ross scream worked? Because Aiden Ross had real interest in Donald Trump. Exactly. And I do believe politicians should absolutely meet people where they are, but it still has to make sense. Let it be something organic. There's a lot of places the VP can go to get in front of a younger audience. There are influences, Kai age, you know.
Is there a lot of places that she could go to get in front of audience? I don't know. So I don't think that young of an audience is interested. The audience that Kai reaches, the audience that Aiden reaches, I don't think they're necessarily interested in sitting down with Kamala. I don't think they're interested in sitting down with Mamala. That's like their worst nightmare, probably. You know what I mean? Like, to really think about it. And that's why Kai just responded with such a visceral reaction, you know, like he's probably got a problem with it.
I don't know. Like I said, I'm all from meeting people where they are, but it also has to make sense.
But Kai CENAT has never even, I've never heard Kai CENAT mention politics one time. Not even talk about it at all.
No.
So we don't know what his interests are, what he cares about, what he likes. Not at all. We know he's the biggest streamer, but besides that, he's never mentioned politics.
If the vice president was to run the Kai now, she would just look like she's copying Trump.
Thirsty.
Mm-hmm. You know who I want to see vice president sit with? I want to see the vice president sit with the 85 South show. Mm-hmm. I think that would be a great organic kickback. I believe Carlos Chico in D.C. would have a real honest conversation with.
Now, I don't know about that. I think she might have more problems at the 85 South show. Honestly, she'll get a lot more pushback, especially since Kamala isn't even doing interviews right now. Let's just be honest. Like, she's ducking the media. She ain't thinking about doing an interview with CBS, ABC. So she's going to sit down on a streamer's, a podcaster's couch? Probably not. She probably needs to, though. And the clock is ticking.
With her, and we would love that for the Black Effect iHeartRadio podcast network, by the way.
It's his own interest. I forgot 85 South is on his network.
Like that kid, what's his name? Harry Sisson. Harry Sisson, I think his name is. He's all in on the Harris Walls campaign. I love Kai, but sending the VP to Kai just because Trump went to Aiden Ross, that's corny.
I'll pull up here at the Breakfast Club.
No, send the VP in her silk press someplace that doesn't look like she's copying Trump. That's what should happen.
I could think of a couple YouTubers that might actually, she might actually benefit from being on their channel. But handle the mainstream media first. Like, they are begging you for an interview. And if you go on to a streamer's platform, it might signify the end of mainstream media. the presidential candidate's exclusive interview with a live streamer. That's a little, that might be a bridge too far. Are we ready? Are we there yet? Does Kamala want to come and talk to Faucette Media? We can arrange it. Put her right on stream. Let y'all decide. So yeah, what do y'all think? Do you think somebody from Kamala's camp? Because I'm thinking there are a lot of satellites out there for a major campaign like that. There's probably people that the inner circle doesn't even know that are making moves like that to reach out to people. Somebody that might be an attractive female that has Kai Cenat's phone number and wants to make this move for the campaign. Because I'm not saying their instincts are wrong. I just don't think Kai is the right person personally, because he's not in that world. He's not even thinking about that. There's a lot of people that I've seen on Kai Cenat's channel, and there's a lot of people that I've seen on Kai Cenat's live stream that I'm surprised that they ever went there. You know what I'm saying? But they realized the value of it. You know, even seeing Kevin Hart on there was kind of like, wow, Kevin Hart's on there? And I think he's had some other big names that it's just like, okay, this isn't Ice Spice or Nicki Minaj, even Nicki Minaj to a certain extent, you know. But, you know, the music industry has learned that it is a destination for them to get eyes on themselves. So the instinct is right. The internet is where it's at. Coming to, you know, talk to people that are on these platforms is absolutely a smart move. But you got to be careful. You got to vet who you go to, if you go at all. But anyway, let me know what you think about it in the comments. If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe. Hit the bell notification for all uploads. If you want to watch more, please watch one of these videos down below. This is Faucette Media.